Hello, and welcome to the start of a brand new episode of Ukulele Jam Kit. Today, we're going to work on part A of a 4-part series that includes a chord progression, scale, strum pattern, and riff that are combined to create a toolkit of different jam techniques. If you'd like to see how these all fit together, check out one of the completed episodes linked in the description below. In this video, we're going to work on a chord progression that's going to be used as the background harmony for our track. This particular progression is using what are called suspended chords to create a different sound than we've worked on before. You may recognize this sort of sound from songs like Behind Blue Eyes by The Who. But let's go ahead and dive in. To start, we're going to play a D chord, which not our normal D chord. Our normal D chord might look something like this, 2-2-2-0, right? And oftentimes people use like 3 fingers to play it. We're not doing that one. We're doing this one, which is going to take your index finger and bar it all the way across the 2nd fret, and then take your pinky finger and add it here on the 5th fret of the A string. Now, just to get a good tone, let's go ahead and strum over that with just our thumb across all 4 strings. Now, if you find that you're getting some buzzing, that's usually because your bar is not getting right up next to the fret wire. Make sure that that finger really hugs up close, because if you're in the middle there, it can be harder to get a good sound. Just moving up a bit oftentimes remedies that. So that's our D chord. And now from here, we're going to go what's called a D sus4 chord. And to do a D sus4, what we do is we take the 3rd interval of this chord. So for anyone that likes the music theory, the 3rd of a D major chord is F sharp, which is the 2nd fret right here on our E string. We're going to take that note, we're going to raise it by a half step to make the 4th. So to do that, we take our F sharp note and we raise it to a G note. So to actually play this chord, we keep our bar here with our index, we keep our pinky here on 5, and we take our middle finger and we actually just place it on the 3rd fret of the E string. And you can hear how it kind of suspends the sound. You can actually hear it raises the sound a bit to create that sus4 chord. So that now is our D sus4, keeping the bar across and just adding the middle finger here on 3 of the E. Now, we're going to do another chord with a sus4 in this progression. So we're going to start by playing a G chord. So index finger here on the 2nd fret of the C string, ring finger here on the 3rd fret of the E string, and middle finger here on the 2nd fret of the A. So once we have this chord sounding good, again, making sure you get right up next to those fret wires to make sure it sounds nice and pretty. To make this into a sus4, we do the same thing. We find the 3rd of the chord. In this case, the 3rd is a B note. And we raise it to the 4, which is going to be a C note. Now to do this, we're actually going to leave all 3 of these fingers in position. Then we're going to take our pinky and we're going to add it to the 3rd fret of the A string. And then we take it off for the G. So G sus4, the 3 on, G, take it off. It can be tricky to do this because pinkies are a bit, they're our weakest fingers, objectively speaking. So make sure that with your pinky you don't have it recess like this. You keep a nice angle with that finger joint and get that sound right up next to the fret wire. And there's our G sus4. So let's go ahead and try playing just with our thumb and practice these 4 chords in succession. What we're going to do is we're going to play the D, and we're going to strum it twice with our thumb. And we're going to play the D sus4, strum that twice with our thumb. Then we're going to play the G, strum that twice with the thumb, and then the G sus4, strum that twice with the thumb. So let's go ahead and try this. I'm going to count us in where each number is just a strum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, G, 1, 2, G sus4, 1, 2. Let's try that again. D, D sus4, G, G sus4, D, D sus4, G, G sus4. We'll end on the D. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you're looking for parts B, C, and D, make sure you click like on this video and subscribe to the channel so that you can catch them. And I'll see you guys next time on the next episode of Ukulele Jam Kit. Thanks so much.